Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another Raw and Smackdown review. So let's get to it. Like, comment, subscribe. We will open up Raw with Adam Pearce announcing Seth Rollins. And then Seth Rollins would come out with a whole bunch of other masked men. And apparently he's not medically cleared. Then we would have the Usos and LA Knight take it to the Vision. Let me know what you think of if you like what's going on with the Vision. Next we would have a gauntlet match to determine the next challenger for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Io Sky and Lyra Valkyria will open up the match, and I would say they put on a good match to start with. Io Sky would end up winning. Then she would have to face Raquel, and then Raquel would have Liv would come out, and then Stephanie Valkyria would help Io Sky. Then Raquel would take out Io. Then we would have Ivy Nile pin Io Sky. Then we would have Bayley beat Ivy Nile. And then the last entrant would be Asuka. And we would have Bayley winning the gauntlet match with some help from Lyra Valkyria. Let me know if you think Bayley will be the next Women's Intercontinental Champion. So we had OG El Grande Americano had a match scheduled against Penta. But he would get cursed by Danhausen. So then, I don't know why, but instead of Penta fighting original El Grande Americano, he just fought tall El Grande Americano and would still end up retaining the Intercontinental Championship. Let me know what you think of Penta's reign so far, and who do you think he should face next. Next, we have the Judgment Day officially turn on Finn Balor. Even J.D. McDonough decided to side with the Judgment Day. Let me know what you thought of this, and if you think it was finally time for it to happen. I think Finn should have left the Judgment Day. It wasn't doing anything for him, and he wasn't doing anything for the Judgment Day. So I'm glad they kicked him out, and it gives the chance for Finn Balor to be a full-blown babyface. Let me know if you think that he's going to bring the Demon back. Next, we will have Rusev versus Oba Femi. I think this match should have got more time. It did not have enough time. We would have Oba end up beating him. It almost seemed as if he kind of squashed him, even though Rusev did get offense. It just, with how short it was, it should have been way longer. Let me know what you thought of this match and what you think of Oba. Next, we would have the Usos wanting an apology from CM Punk. Then we would have them get heated. Jey Uso seemed like he was ready to crash out. Jimmy Uso will end up punching CM Punk in the face. Let me know if you think the OG Bloodline will end up reuniting. And let me know what you think of this build to WrestleMania so far. Overall, I thought Raw was pretty good this week. I would give it an 8 out of 10. Let me know what you thought of Raw. Time for SmackDown. We will open up the show with Drew McIntyre suddenly quitting. He is fed up. Let me know where you think this is going. Next, we had Jade Cargill versus Michin. I think this match was actually pretty good. Better than I expected it to be. And of course, Jade Cargill came up on top. I mean, we all knew that was going to happen. After the match, we would have Rhea Ripley interrupt and saying how she has plans on making Jade her B at WrestleMania. Let me know if you're liking the build to this and if you're ready to their match. Next, we'll have another match with MFT versus the Y6. Eric Rowan and Uncle Howdy versus Solo and Talo Tonga. The Y6 will end up picking up the victory, and they still haven't gotten a lantern back. At this point, it's time for this feud to just end, in my opinion. Let me know what you think of this feud and if you're ready for it to be over. Next, we'll have another segment with Sami Zayn seeming to act different. Let me know where you think this is going. It seems like he might turn heel soon. Maybe what if he ends up going over to Raw and joining the Bloodline if they reunite? Let me know where you think is next for Sami. Next, we had the Irresistible Forces, and one thing I gotta say first is their theme song is a banger. I'm glad that they got that theme. It fits them so well. And we would have them defend their titles against Charlexa, which it would end up in a no contest match because the Bella Twins, they got hit on the outside, and then they would come in and attack them. I think this is leading to a multi-women match at WrestleMania. Let me know what you think it is. And now next in line is the Bella Twins. Let me know if you think they should become the champions. Next, we have Damian Priest and R-Truth, the Weapon Truth, who are the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships. And I really hope that they win. I don't want MFT to be the champions no more, especially with them still feuding with the Y6. They would end up taking a W over Los Garza, who were claiming that they only won because they were in the match so long. So they will prove it tonight by taking the W and beating Los Garza. Let me know if you like this tag team run so far and if you hope they win the titles. Next, we'll have an episode of Miz TV with special guest Jelly Roll. We would have them get into it. Jelly Roll would cut a really good promo. He's really good on the mic. Kit Wilson would come out. The Miz would end up getting punched. And now next week, Kit Wilson is set to call out Jelly Roll. Let me know if you think Jelly Roll should have another match. And if you think he should, I'm not sure if you guys watch Mr. Santi's app, but if he jumps off the top rope, that means he has to oil up. Let me know what you think and if you think he should jump off. Next, we'll have Tiffany Stratton go one-on-one with Kiana James. Chelsea Green and Alba Fire would come out to try and get involved. They would end up getting taken out. Tiffany Stratton would pick up the victory against Kiana James. Let me know if you think where you think this is going. Next, we'll have a match between Jacob Fatu and Trick Williams. Drew McIntyre, the guy who said he quit, actually came and got involved and caused Trick Williams the victory. Caused Jacob Fatu and gave Trick Williams the victory. Let me know what you think of this feud and Trick Williams so far. And they're just having him. He's really a main eventer right now. Let me know what you think of Trick Williams. And in the main event of the show, Randy Orton turned heel on Cody Rhodes. He absolutely destroyed Cody Rhodes. It's becoming a thing where Cody Rhodes just bleeds before WrestleMania. I think this was the right call. I'm glad this happened. Randy Orton is looking dangerous out there. Let me know if this is getting you excited for their match. And I'm hoping that Randy Orton wins 15 at WrestleMania. Overall, I thought Smackdown was okay this week. I would give it like a 7 out of 10. Let me know what you thought of Smackdown. Till next time, like, comment, and subscribe.